Here's the truth nobody wants you to know about self-improvement. You're not learning, you're hiding. Every time you click on another productivity video, every time you add another self-help book to your cart, every time you subscribe to another guru promising you the secret to success, you think you're getting better. But here's the truth, you're getting worse, and I need you to understand why. Listen to me carefully. There's a difference between learning and consuming, between transformation and entertainment, between doing the work and watching someone else talk about the work. And most people, maybe you, have confused one for the other. They call it mental masturbation. And it's the perfect term, because just like the real thing, it feels productive. It feels like you're doing something important. Your brain lights up. You get that dopamine hit, that sense of progress, but nothing actually happens. Nothing changes. Think about this moment right now. You're watching another video about productivity, about self-improvement, about finally becoming the person you want to be. How many have you watched this month, this week, today? And here's the question that should terrify you. Are you any different than you were when you started? The human brain has a beautiful feature that has become our greatest weakness in the age of information. It can't tell the difference between learning about something and actually doing it. When you watch a video about waking up at 5 a.m., your brain experiences a version of waking up at 5 a.m. When you read about cold showers, your brain gets a shadow of the feeling of actually taking cold showers. When you consume content about discipline, your brain feels disciplined. But you're not. You're just watching. This is why self-help content is so addictive. It's like pornography for your ambitions. You get the emotional experience, the inspiration, the hope, the vision of who you could become, without any of the actual effort, risk, or discomfort of real transformation. And here's what makes it dangerous. Every time you watch, every time you consume, you're actually training your brain that this is the work. That thinking about change is the same as changing. That planning is the same as doing. You're building a neural pathway between consumption and satisfaction. Have you noticed how after watching an inspiring video, you feel motivated for about, 20 minutes, maybe an hour? And then it fades, and you need another hit. Another video, another book, another course. You're not building a better life, you're building an addiction. Now let me tell you what's actually happening inside your mind when you consume self-help content instead of taking action. Imagine your brain is a garden, a real living garden that needs tending. Every time you do something, actually do it, with your hands and your body and your time, you plant a seed. You water it, you give it sunlight, and slowly, over days and weeks, something real grows there. But when you just consume content about gardening, when you watch videos about the perfect garden, you're standing outside the fence looking at pictures, feeling like a gardener. But your actual garden, your real life, is empty. Nothing is growing, nothing is alive. And the tragedy is this. Every moment you spend consuming is a moment you're not planting. The secret no one tells you is that knowledge without action is worse than ignorance. Because ignorance might push you to experiment, to try things, to stumble forward through trial and error. But false knowledge, the illusion that you already know because you've watched, kills that impulse entirely. You don't experiment because you think you already understand. You don't try because you're waiting to learn more first. You don't start because you're still researching the perfect method. And meanwhile, the person who knows nothing but does something is 10 steps ahead of you. Here's what I want you to understand about the human journey of becoming. Real transformation doesn't happen in your mind. It happens in the friction between your intention and reality, in the uncomfortable space where you try something and fail. Where you start before you're ready, where you feel stupid and awkward and uncertain. That discomfort? That's not a sign you're doing it wrong. That's the only sign you're actually doing it at all. Every great thing you've ever accomplished in your life, Think about them right now. Did they come from watching videos? Or did they come from that terrifying moment when you stopped consuming and started creating? When you learned to ride a bike, did you watch 100 tutorials first? Or did you get on, fall off, get scraped knees, and try again? When you fell in love, did you study the theory of relationships? Or did you stumble into it, make mistakes, learn what worked? When you discovered your passion, did someone teach you the steps? Or did you find it by trying different things and paying attention to what made you come alive? You weren't born to be a consumer of other people's wisdom. You were born to be a creator of your own experience. Every video you watch instead of taking action is a vote against yourself, against your potential, against the life you say you want to live. And here's the beautiful, terrible truth. The person you admire, the one making the content you consume, they didn't become that person by consuming. They became that person by doing, by failing, by figuring it out in real time. They didn't wait until they knew enough. They started before they were ready. So let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about this. What's the one thing you've been learning about, watching videos about, preparing to do for weeks, months, maybe years? What's the thing you keep telling yourself you'll start when you know more, when you're ready, when you've watched just one more video? That thing. That's what your life is asking you to do right now. Not tomorrow. Not after you've learned more. Right now. And I know you're scared. I know you feel unprepared. I know there's a voice in your head saying, but I need to learn more first. I need to be sure. I need to have the perfect plan. That voice is the addiction talking. That voice is what keeps you watching instead of doing. Real learning doesn't happen before action. It happens through action. You learn by doing, by failing, by adjusting, by trying again. The video can't teach you what the experience will teach you. The book can't give you what reality will give you. Stop preparing to live. Start living. Here's what I want you to do right now. Not later, not tomorrow, right now. After this video ends, you're going to do one thing, just one. The smallest possible action toward the thing you've been avoiding. Not planning, not researching, doing. And I want you to write in the comments below with just one sentence. I stopped consuming and started creating. That's it. Write that sentence, make that commitment to yourself, in public, right now. And if this message hit you the way I hope it did, if you felt something shift inside you, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Not because you need more content to consume, but because you need the reminder to keep doing instead of watching. Give this video a like if you're ready to break the addiction. The world doesn't need more people who know everything about success. It needs more people who are willing to fail their way forward, who choose action over analysis, who become through doing, not through watching. You are capable of so much more than consuming other people's lives. You're capable of creating your own. Now close this video and go do the thing.